welcome. I hope we're all doing well. Today it is time for Witch Casket. I've done lots of these before, so I'm sure many of you here are very familiar with Witch Casket. They are the UK-based Witchy subscription box. New subscribers, it is £29 a month here in the UK, and they ship absolutely everywhere. So we will not waffle too much. It is very, very warm in here. I'm already sweating my little titties off, so we are going to try and, keep it short and sweet to save you the sight of me slowly melting. So let's get into it. Now, this month of June, the theme is the Earth Magic box. We have had all the other elements, so this is the final one in that kind of little series they've been doing. So it is Earth element. We won't look at what's in the box, we will be surprised. On top, as per usual, there is an art print, and this one is kind of like the Earth symbol, and then within it is a very kind of Tolkien-esque, I would say, image of like a witch underneath some arched trees and like a mountain. It's giving me Tolkien vibes. So that'll be a nice print for somebody. It is one of these square ones again. They do kind of a mix of like postcard ones and these kind of like tile square ones as well. So that is our art print, very fitting for the theme. We then have something canvassy. Is it a tote bag perchance? I do believe it is a tote bag. It is a tote bag or gathering bag with some cute little mushrooms on it, and it's in kind of unusual, it's like a kind of raffia type fabric, but it's got like a soft interior, so it's a bit of a funny fabric with like some duty tack straps, and it has, like I said, got some very cute little mushrooms on it. Everybody loves a tote bag. You can't have enough tote bags, because they get disgusting, so you have to have a bit of a rotation going. But yeah, a cute little bag. And then after that, we do have one of their little paper baggies with their ritual kits in. We didn't have a little paper bag last month, which I think is like the first time ever they didn't do a paper bag. So it's come back, and this month it is Bury It Ritual Kit. So I guess we're going to be writing down what we want to get rid of and burying it somewhere. Okay, yes. I have had another kit from them really, really similar in the past. We've got a little pencil, a candle, what looks like rosemary, and a little sheet to write down what you want to get rid of. The pencil has got a cute little design on it, which is the earth symbol with like a sort of plant sort of growing out of it. And then the sheet to write down what you want to get rid of, it's got some like edge work around it. So we've got a piece of paper, pencil, rosemary, black candle, and a fireproof dish, which you'll need. So yeah, basically you write down what you want to get rid of, think about it whilst your candle is burning, then let it go. And on the back, again, I'm still getting like Tolkien vibes from the artwork. So we've got the earth symbol and some like watercolour type mountains around it. Then on this side, I don't think I'll be able to show it on camera, but it's almost like a map. It's giving me hard Tolkien vibes this time around. And yeah, that's the little spell kit. Like I said, we have had ones similar to that before. Because I've been getting this box for quite a long time, I have kind of seen a lot of it before, if you know what I mean. But it is a cute little kit. We then got something which I'm sure will make people very happy, because this is again something we've seen before, but I think it's probably one of their most popular items, which is more little botanical cards. We had flowers before, which were black with like a rose gold edging. Oh, okay, I see. And these are black with a gold edging, and these are more plants in general. So I've got acorns, succulents, eucalyptus, ferns, rose hips, toadstools, that sort of thing. So it's more general plants than just flowers. I know they did also make a herb set, but those were just available to buy on their website, which I would have liked to set, so I'm kind of sad they never put them in a box. But I guess I get that they wanted people to order from the website, but I never like ordering just one thing from anywhere. A, because it's just like a bit wasteful for postage and stuff, and B, it's just boring to get a package with only one thing in, so I never like to do that. But anyway, yeah, these are going to match the ones we've already got, so that's quite nice. And I know that they were super popular, the ones before. They've been in a few of my videos. Just if I get flowers, I sometimes put them out to kind of give a bit of info on that flower behind it in my little insert bits, and people often comment on them, so I'm sure people will be very pleased to see another set come around. And they're just like this super thick card which is all kind of foiled with the information, and they just have like little pictures of the plants and then a little bit of information about them, but they're just really nice, really thick card, so they feel super sturdy. So I'm sure lots and lots of people will be very pleased to see another set of those come around, especially those that didn't manage to get the box with the flower ones in, so I'm sure this will be very popular. Then kind of matching that golden theme, we have another one of these gold candles. They did send us some of these before, and those were gold with like purple wax inside, so I assume there's going to be a coloured wax in here as well. I don't know if there's going to be, maybe it's black inside looking at it. But yeah, we've had some before, and it's basically just, obviously you burn the candle and the gold kind of runs away and you get to see the colour underneath. Previously we've always got two of them, but that's okay. We've got one little fancy candle. They do take quite a long time to burn, so probably don't need more than one. Then we've got our stone for this month, and okay. I thought it didn't have its engraving then, and all of the stones that we've had in this kind of like element series have all had their elemental symbol engraved on them, and I thought this one didn't, and I was about to get really upset because that would have ruined the series, but no, it is on there. It's just like, this one's like a little wedge of cheese, my one. It's like a little perfect little cake or cheese slice shaped one. But yeah, it does have the symbol on, and it is very clearly a tiger's eye. The ultimate power stone and an amazing stone for success. Tiger's Eye is a grounding stone believed to encourage personal empowerment, courage, charisma, willpower and clear thinking. It is also useful in setting boundaries and ensuring your own needs are recognised. There we go, that is rounding out our set of little element stones, all with a little symbol engraved. Yeah, and like I say, it's like cheese. It's like cheese. But yeah, it doesn't stand up. I kind of wish it would like stand up in the right way. It kind of stands up upside down, but that's okay. My little cheese wedge. There we go. Anyway, we then, also rounding out a collection is the pin. They put a pin in every single month, and obviously for all of the elemental boxes it has been their elemental symbols. So we've got the earth side with just some green vines sort of covering it. I personally never know what to do with the pins, but I know a lot of people are collecting them and will be happy to see the collection kind of completed. There were some quite nice designs in the elements, so hopefully people will like this one as well, and it finishes off a little collection of the elements. We then had two boxes. One of them is already calling to me. It is a flower press. I had one of these when I was a child, but I was always too impatient and would take the flowers out too soon, and it didn't work. I don't have one now. I do just shove stuff in books and then forget which book they're in and then find them about 3 years later. I did nearly buy one of these in the charity shop the other day, so one has appeared in my life, and it has got a cute little toaster on it. So that is very sweet. I'll definitely use this because, like I say, I do just chuck flowers in books and stuff and then they fall out, so this might be quite handy. So it is just like a really classic flower press design. So you like unscrew these nuts. So it's not unscrewing for me because the screw is like, there we go. You unscrew it, take it all apart, and then you just put the flowers in between the individual layers, and they come out nice and dried and hopefully pretty. Hopefully pretty. You're always aiming for the pretty ones. But I do like the little design on the front of this one as well. Quite pleased that it's not like a witch casket, like emblazoned on it. It's just got that nice little botanical design. That's it. So very, very cute. It is a bit small. Some of my flowers won't fit in there because I do sometimes try and press like, I don't know, I go for a walk and like, that's a nice full branch of a tree. Let me take that home. But yeah, it's very cute, and you put little individual flowers in there to make prettiness for yourself. Very cute. I do like dried and pressed flowers. Like I said, I did have one of these as a child. I was very like obsessed with like fairies and stuff as a little girl, so this kind of fit into that aesthetic, but I was too impatient all the time. So maybe now I'm like a 30-year-old lady, I'll be able to wait for the flowers to dry. We'll see. The other box is then mortar and pestle. Okay. It's not very heavy. Oh, it's by wood, that's why. It's a wooden one. So it's pretty like basic. It's like a little wooden pot with a little wooden pestle. You're going to probably want to do your softer herbs in there, I would say. My other pestle is like a big, massive like slab of some sort of stone, whereas this one is like a lighter wood. I do kind of wish there was a pretty pattern on it, like if they had the mushrooms or something like engraved on it, that would make it prettier. I feel like I say that a lot. Basically just like everything should be pretty though. Like, did you ever see Sympathy for Lady Vengeance, and she gets like her gun all pretty engraved, and they're like, why do you need a gun to be pretty? And she's like, everything should be pretty. Yes, that should be the ethos for life. So yeah, if I do go on a murder spree, it will be with a pretty one. Anyway. So place your herbs in the mortar, holding the mortar firmly, ground the rounded end of the pestle down into the herbs and roll against the mortar while applying pressure. Counterclockwise for attraction spells and counterclockwise for banishing spells. So again, just a cute little pestle and mortar. Then the only thing left is our scroll, the element of earth magic. And here you'll be able to see what I'm talking about, this like map they've got really subtly printed behind everything. You'll be able to see it here. Like I say, it's giving me the Tolkien vibes. Okay, so this is like all the other element scrolls that we've had. This is like about stones and herbs and stuff that they suggest go with that element. But yeah, it's got this like map design behind it, and then this like edging of vines and things. So quite a pretty design, and it will go alongside all the other element ones if you think using them. Yeah, so this box rounds out every collections of all these different little bits, so people that have gotten all the boxes should now have kind of like a matching set of everything, which is quite nice. There we go, that is our scroll for this month. So there we go, that was the June box. I wasn't like super excited for Earth, like Earth is kind of like a bit boring, like a bit of like compost, you know. It's just, if you know, like you need it, but it's not the most exciting thing in the world. But I feel like this has gone more for like a very like green, witchy kind of things you get from the earth type of vibe, which is quite nice. I also got the witch box today, and that one's themed with green witch, so I feel like the two boxes actually go together really, really well. But yeah, I feel like they really went for more like things you can get from the earth and like using them, etc., which is quite nice. So yeah, we had our wooden pestle and mortar, wooden flower press, a gathering bag, botanical grimoire cards, the third in our highly sought after series of magical grimoire decks, variant ritual kits, gold coated black ritual candle, so it is black inside, which I thought it might be. Elemental tiger's eye crystal, elemental enamel pin, parchment scroll, and the magical art print. So there we go. Love to hear what you guys think of this one. Do you think it lived up to that earthy vibe? Quite like that it does feel quite fitting for this time of year. Witch Casket isn't always very like seasonally based, but this one does feel like quite a good one for this kind of time of year. Like you've got your flower press, there are plenty of beautiful flowers out at the moment. It's a good time to go like foraging and things. So yeah, I do think it fits quite well, which is quite nice. I always quite enjoy getting stuff which gives me kind of like a bit of a seasonal feel, especially when the sun is out and things. So yeah, that's quite nice. But I would love to know what you guys think. If you're very like elemental based, did this give you everything that you needed? What did you think of the whole elemental series overall? I actually think this is probably one of my favourite of the elemental boxes. I really like the water one, which is the first one we got. Then the other ones have kind of been a bit like, meh, I don't know. And like there's something like they started off like they seem to be doing like bowls, but then they only did that for like a couple of them. So it wasn't always the most consistent series. But there has been some nice stuff in amongst all of it. And like I say, I think this is a nice one to end with because this is one that I prefer out of all of them. So that was a bit of a waffle. Did I say something coherent? Hopefully. Anyway, let me know what you think. Yeah, what did you think? Tell me everything. Anyway, I'll be back soon. In the meantime, I hope you all have a great day, week, month, etc, etc. Hopefully see you all again soon. And yeah, go enjoy the sunshine. Bye everyone.